out there remember the Crypt, house show venue up between Foster and Powell, 50th, 52nd, somewhere in there? Shortly after its demise, the following obituary appeared in the zine. R.I.P. That's Requiescat in Pace. The Crypt, a belated eulogy. Hey, you hear about the Crypt getting shut down? Yeah, I heard that one girl got too drunk. It was her fault. Nah, it was a chick who called the drunk girl's mother. It's her fault. I mean, who the hell calls someone's parents from a punk show? Well, kiddies, which one is it? All of the above? One of the above? None of the above? Which is to blame? And more to the point, once we have a guilty party, or even better, a scapegoat, what then? What is gained? Perhaps we must first consider what was lost, or more correctly, review what was lost. If you will, if you can, let's have a house show roll call. The Fuck Pit, the Pink House, Party Island, the Powerhouse Lounge, the 5252 Mafia House, the 57th Gimp House, Wedgwood Manor, the D-Mug, the Alaska Punk House, and those are just a few. Liberty Hall and the Boneyard indirectly also apply. While the backgrounds vary, the outcomes were pretty much the same. Blown up, burnt out, shut down. The ranch is still going, or it was when this was written. And the Punk House enjoys a much-deserved immortality, but even these celebrated house venues have not been spared their share of close calls, via the Popo, of course, but moreover, by way of the punks themselves. To be sure, in the experience of anyone who has ever made this circuit in the punk underground, yes, in the sheer, raw excitement of the energy, in the mosh pit maelstrom of the music, in the utter spontaneity of living in the moment, there exists in the back of our minds the idea that this show, this band, this song raging forth right now, not only could be the last, but is the last, because it is a given, with Russian roulette perfection, that any second now, it's all going to be over any second now. And in the wild abandonment of all care or caution, the rebel yell which hallmarks the inevitable surge through all of us. Fuck it. Some will insist that such is the very nature of punk, and I cannot dispute this, but the liberating empowerment of this mindset need not by necessity be accompanied by, or followed up with, the deliberate abuse and wanton disrespect of the very place that accommodated your freedom. To piss in and spit on the home which gave you that temporary escape from that world out there, and then dismissively kick at the rubble, shrug, and mindlessly move on to the next place to destroy. Locusts do that, my little punklings. Locusts and pigs. Note that designation of home. It is so easy to forget, but bear in mind, yes, people lived in these houses. To them, that was home. And you wonder why there are just not too many house shows anymore, and it makes you angry. Makes you want to know who to blame. So we once more find ourselves facing the question of the hour. I was not there that night the Crypt died, but in a way, yes, I was. I was because I have been at that perennial, ongoing, tonight's the night, now is all you have, last show crossroads 100 times before. Who is to blame? Why, I am, of course. And guess what? So are you. So is he, so is she, us, them, we. In one way or another, at one time or another, we have all been to blame. And the solution to the reversal of this gradual extinction of the house show is simply, first off, stop refuting the truth of the words you are currently hearing, Then, take an ounce of accountability. Convert that into responsibility for our shared places and for our actions therein. Cherish the generosity of these venues. Take care of them. Take care of each other. You know damn well what is going to happen if we don't.